Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Terry Briggs.
And I'm Don Johnson. Here's what's happening in your city. Grand Prairie is showing its patriotic spirit again by helping the Run for the Wall motorcycle ride. The Run for the Wall is a cross-country trip that honors the service and sacrifice of men and women in the military.
Thank you.
Nearly 500 riders stopped overnight Saturday in Grand Prairie, where they got an enthusiastic welcome and dinner at Dubisky High School. Why'd you decide to be part of the ride this year?
Oh, I've done this for several years. This honors the people who can't ride. That's why we're here.
It's an amazing feeling to be able to thank them for their service and to welcome them home. Some of them never got that. And just to show my support and let them know there are patriots out here.
Our reception here has been fabulous. As a matter of fact, everybody across America has shown their true patriotic spirit.
We're thankful for your angels that protect us, and Lord, we just pray that you would just send those angels out before us and keep us safe as we travel today.
Sunday morning, after prayers and the Pledge of Allegiance, the riders were back on the highway. The Run for the Wall, which starts in California, ends at the Vietnam Veterans Wall in Washington, D.C. on Memorial Day weekend.
Education and fun came together at the city's 13th annual Mayfest celebration at the recently renovated Kirby Creek Park and Natural Science Center.
We gotta make a dam.
Make a dam. Very good. Now, the only problem with making a dam is, will we ever get any water in Lake Grand Prairie?
Grand Prairie school kids, their parents, and many others spent a Saturday learning about nature and the city's continuing effort to go green. There were lots of games like the recycling relay designed to do just that.
Come on, number 3.
There were also dozens of exhibits, aquatic and wildlife demonstrations, a petting zoo, and plenty of entertainment provided by hundreds of kids from the Grand Prairie Independent School District. All of it aimed at making everyone aware of the importance of protecting the environment.
It's really important to the future of Grand Prairie and all the precious resources we have here in town and what we want to take care of. If we don't teach these kids now, then we're going to have to reteach them as adults later. And as all of us know, it's harder to teach an adult these days than it is kids. So I'd rather teach them as a youngster, and then I'd have their kids teach their parents. And I really think that one-on-one peer group of the kid teaching a parents is very powerful.
Officials hope that word will continue to spread on campuses around Grand Prairie and beyond.
Police are cracking down on big rig violators. Today, officers from Grand Prairie and local law enforcement agencies made surprise inspections on more than 60 rock haulers, fuel tankers, semi-trucks, and other commercial vehicles. After pulling them off the highway, authorities put the rigs on portable scales to see if they were overweight.
Okay, hit your brake. Yeah.
Then the brakes and other safety equipment got checked. For minor violations, the drivers got a ticket. But for others, this was the end of the road. They were arrested and their truck impounded, including one driver who had the same thing happen just a few days ago.
He got the equipment out of the impound and he's back operating it again, a second time without fixing the brake violations. So this truck is still operating in an out-of-service condition that he was put in last week. So now, since he's ignored our out-of-service order, we're going to complete our inspection, the driver's going to go to jail, and we're impounding the equipment again.
Bennett says nearly 50% of the vehicles they pull over have some kind of violation, something everyday drivers should remember when they're on the freeway.
I always encourage drivers to try and maintain about twice as much distance from a commercial vehicle of this size as they would a normal vehicle out on the road. Just because if there are violations, it may take this driver a lot farther distance to stop, and if they have to take an invasive action, they need a lot more room to evade.
Authorities in North Texas do a commercial vehicle enforcement like this once a month, rotating the location throughout the region to stay ahead of violators.
The Grand Prairie AIRHOGS run at another championship has officially begun.
Even if you don't pick, you still might save us a step.
The 2011 American Association champions are now in the midst of spring training under the guidance of second-year skipper Ricky VANASSELBERG, who spent the off-season retooling the roster.
Ready to go and excited and ready to play baseball, and just the attitude in the clubhouse. There's a fire under them, and they're ready to prove a point that they can do the same thing that the team did last year. This is my wife Annie. Everybody knows.
VANASSELBERG and company were able to take a break from their routine to host a meet and greet for fans at Quick Trip Park on the final Saturday before the start of the season.
Josh Strawn, I'm a right-handed pitcher, and I played at Shreveport last year, and I'm from Bradenton, Florida.
Ronnie Morales, played at York Revolution last year in Atlantic League. Live in Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's my 6th-year professional pitcher.
Players, coaches, and members of the management team were all on hand to introduce themselves, mingle, and let everybody know what they can expect to see from the team in 2012.
No, just thank all of y'all for being here. We really appreciate it, and glad to have the guys here, and we're hoping we can repeat.
You know, just to see some people getting fired up outside of our team, it's kind of neat, you know, and so I hope to see a lot of fans this year, and this is just one of the things that kicks that off.
The AIRHOGS' first game is May 17th at Laredo before they return to Quick Trip Park for the home opener on Monday, May 21st. For information, call 972-504-9383 or go to airhogsbaseball.com. That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Hope you can join us next time.